Hi there, Wally here. In this video, you will learn a little bit more about bookmark on satellite. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, stick together. Let's see how this works because this is amazing, powerful, and can improve your productivity as well. So if you are new on this channel and you are not yet subscribed, please subscribe right now. Click on the button. Feel free to allow the notification once I release a new video. You will be notified. Also, feel free to pick your preferred beverage, have a seat, and let's enjoy the video. And here we are. This is satellite, and for some of the pages, you will see something like this. There is the menu, and then there is this drop-down menu with some bookmark. In this one, there is nothing over here saved, but let me show you another one. Hosts, content hosts. And then we can see some saved uh, options or presets or bookmark like active, disable, error, list hypervisors, okay, host, and out of sync. But Wally, how this works? Let me show you. From here, we can do a query, okay? Then you can see in this drop-down menu all the options that are available, like this is a wizard or a helper that can help you to create some nice filters. Let me bump a little bit the font size. Then I believe this will be great. So let's suppose that I would like to filter a subset, and then the base OS will be Red Hat and the major version will be 8. So you can type O and you can see all the options. The one that we are looking for is OS. If you put equal, then you can see some options. Okay, in this case, Red Hat. When filtering by Red Hat, I can see all of them. And then I can use regular expression, can be and or I can play with. Then let me put and something else. So I know that we have OS, or let me see, OS underline. Yeah, I have major, minor, OS title, description. So let's get major. And again, if you have no idea about the values, just hit equal and then you'll be able to see the values that are available in the database. And then this will help you to create some search. Okay, now we have some machines that are rel 8. The major version is 8. The minor version I'm not filtering, so 8.5, 8.2, 8. Doesn't matter. They should be here. And the life cycle, you can see that we have different life cycles like library, prod, and no life cycle. So I would like to see all the servers, rel 8, doesn't matter the minor version, on library, prod, and with no lifecycle environment. Real quick, like all the time. I don't like to do this because I'm lazy. And then I would like to automate this somehow. So let's play. And life cycle. See, I can pass multiple life cycles, environments, I can pass ID or just life cycle. If you just hit enter, this can happen because the query is not complete. Lifecycle environment equal library. And now I have my rel 8, which are located on library. Okay, I can click on this drop down menu and click bookmark. So when I bookmark, let's put something like this, rel 8 on library. So basically this is gonna save this query. We have the query over here. This will be the name, and we have an option over here that can be public or not. Let's talk about the public later, but let me show you this. Okay, I have this library and then rel 8 on library. And then let me change because we spoke before library, prod. Now I have this one. And if I added some additional machines to this lifecycle environment, this will be automatic. I have nothing to do. Additionally, just run the query. Like at this moment, this is not saved yet, but I'm gonna save. Rel 8 on prod. All right, let's keep like this. We have rel 8 on library and rel 8 on prod. So easily when I click over here, I can see the query. I can hit the button, search, and I can see the list of servers. So if I see one machine in prod or multiple machines on prod, I can switch and then hit the button, search, and then we can see. Let's play around here. Let me open a new tab. Let me go to host content hosts. We have node 2, node 1. Okay, we cannot see those over here because they are rel 9, rel 6. Let's create one more filter, which will be rel 8. Just rel 8. We like to see all the rel 8 servers. Like we have this on library, those on library, we have one on prod, and satellite. This entry, it is like a fake entry. We use this to internal tasks on satellite because the satellite is registered not to itself. It is registered against the customer portal. So let's keep this one away. We can also improve this one if you want. Like what I say, Wally, is for the sake of this report, I would like to get rid of my satellite from the report, like assuming that I'm going to do some administrative tasks. Yeah, and then how to do that? And name, like if I do something like this, tilde satellite. If I just put satellite, that means the machine with the satellite in the name can be in the middle, in the beginning, in the end, will be caught. So I don't want this. I would like to do exactly satellite.king.lab. So if I do this, check this out. I'm getting only satellite, but I don't want to equal. I want a different. Anything which is different from satellite. And now I have my clients. This is good. So let me bookmark this one as well. And then rel 8. Don't worry, I know it is uppercase altogether, and that's okay. All right, let's clean up. And then right now I have my rel 8 in library, rel 8 in prod. So let's review. This is good. I'm getting capsule 1, node 1, and node 2. If I would like to pick this one from library, I can see capsule node 1. And from here, I can see node 2. Okay, where is this saved? And how can I change this one? Because let's suppose that I would like to update this one, update the name. Like I can come over here, rel 8 space, and then save. But now, look that mess. I have one entry with space, another one with no space. So if I open this one and change the name, what will happen at the end of the day? I'll be creating two entries or multiple entries because this is not editing the current one. This is adding a new one. All right, how can we fix that? Let me open a new tab on satellite. We can scroll to the bottom, click on administer on the left menu, bookmarks, and then there you go. All the bookmarks that you saved, they will be here. So for instance, this is the one because we have the exclusion of the satellite name over here. This is okay. I would like to keep this one. This is not okay. This is different. So I can access this page, just hit delete, and that's it. If I would like to change, like to add a space, I can click over there. I can add a space, submit, and now I can see that machine or that entry with the space at this moment. Same thing here. Let me copy this one. I would like to add this on my additional queries, and I would like to put this in uppercase as well. Rel 8 on library and rel 8 on prod. Great. Anytime that I access this page right now, let me refresh the page. Let me also clear any filter. I can see the standard based on the change that I have made on that specific page. So if I pick rel 8, the query will be here, the complete query, and then I can see the results. I can also pick the second one on library, only library, and I can also pick prod, and I can see only prod. This is pretty cool. And why is that? Let's suppose that you have some necessity or some requirement, for example, this one. I would like to play with this one. I have this helper, this wizard that will help me to create those queries, which is pretty smart because I can just keep going, and then I have a bunch of information that I can play around. I can do a lot of things here, believe me. So once I have this one ready to roll, let's suppose that my goal here is to get all the machines a dot something on my satellite. Then I have this query. Check this out. Let me put this terminal over here. This is the terminal to satellite. Hammer dash dash CSV. If you do not know the dash dash CSV, I have one video here on the channel just about the hammer, how to master your hammer. So dash dash CSV, basically this is gonna generate the output in CSV format. Host list. This is gonna bring back the whole information about my systems, okay? But I would like to use this one, this query. What I can do is something like this. Dash dash search, double quotes, and I can paste that query in the middle of my search, or in the middle of my double quotes. Basically what will happen is now I'm calling hammer. I'm asking, please give me the output on CSV format. I'm getting the host list and I'm passing the search. So basically I'm looking for all the machines with operating system Red Hat, all the major version as 8, and the name of the system should be something different from satellite.king.lab. And then there you go. We have capsule 1, node 2, with all those informations that maybe I'm looking for. If, and this is a big bonus, I would like to get only the ID and FQDN, thing 1. And Wally, what thing 1 is gonna do? Basically, this is gonna do a simple query that will bring back only the ID and the FQDN. And this can reduce drastically the time to query all of your tables. For example, this one here, we are getting those information from different tables. So we have to spend more time doing this query. In this case, it is a single shot. We have one specific table that we are doing the query, and that's it. No additional queries, no additional search, and nothing. Just one single shot. And then, yeah, this is pretty good, pretty amazing. So the main point here is we can play around with those information, those queries, and save them, okay? You can see that we have some of them active already. So this is gonna report all the machines with this status. You can see error. Let's clean up and let's pick error. Then what are they? Let's come back to this page. You can reorder by controller. This is gonna give some idea. And then for instance, on the hosts page, I have this is not the page, this is the controller, but it is valid. The host page, everything that we have in this page over here, hosts, will be in that section. And over here, we have this job invocation. Where is job invocation located? I can search by job, monitor jobs, or I can go here on the left menu, monitor jobs. And then you see like we have the search or the text field. If I click over here, fail, pending, recent, recurring, running, succeeded, and what are those queries? Like definitely I can click over here and I'll see status equal fail or succeeded. Then we are here, but you can also see from here what we are looking for. Status fail, succeeded. And again, if there is anything that it is not over there, like you can create your own query over here. and definitely you can save and you can bookmark that one. Okay, amazing. This is pretty cool. Now let's talk about the public. So let me create a new user real quick. User one, user, or first user, user at user.com, internal. I'm setting a pretty simple password, like password. Don't use this one, please. All right, let me get out from this user. Normally you could be using an incognito window, but I'm already using this. Okay, this user has no permission, which is okay. Let me return. And let's set the permission to this user, or the role to this user, as viewer. Basically, viewer can do everything or can view everything, but cannot do anything, basically. Will not be able to create or change. All right, hosts, content hosts. If we take a look on this list, this is the standard. Like, I cannot see that information. I cannot see any bookmark that was created by the user admin. And now let's suppose that the admin thought, okay, this is a valid query to everyone that use satellite, because they also use that information to do some additional tasks or whatever. So let's come back. Let's log as admin. Let's go to administer bookmarks. The one I'm talking about is this, and here you can see public. You have all of them true, and those here are false. Okay, so we can click on top of that, mark this public, submit. Let's do this on row 8 as well, on library, and also row 8 on prod. Okay, now we have all of them as public. Let's log out and log in back with the user one. Here we are, hosts, content hosts. I can click on the drop down menu, and there we are. Now I can use a query that was created by someone else. So let's say that we have a team, and in this team, like, we have maybe one guy that's very like easy to work with regular expressions, and then he created some amazing regular expressions. Then you can say, hey, could you create this one bookmark and then save as public and allow this to the public, to everyone on satellite. So once that person saved that information as a public query or a public bookmark, that query will be available to everyone, all the users, which is pretty good. Like, we can see, assuming that we can see we are in the same organization, location, we can see the same objects or the same set of objects. For sure, if the query is public, but I have no permission to see, for example, node 02, when I run this query, node 02 will not be presented to me. All right. So this is also related to my permission, the objects that I have access to see. But in a simple environment, like in a regular scenario, this should works fine. All right. So just doing a recap, let's come back to the admin user. We have different pages with different bookmarks. To check all of them, click on administer left menu, bookmarks, and take a look. Job invocation, hosts, form and tasks, all of them will be here for you, just waiting to be used. And that's it. Simple, straightforward, and definitely will help you a lot. And again, to all of them, if you like to do something like this, definitely you can. You can use the wizard just to help you to create some complete and maybe sometimes weird but amazing queries. Just copy that query and paste over here on the CLI, and then you'll be able to see the magic happening. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. this was pretty straightforward. This is a nice feature that we do have on Satellite. Pretty useful, and a lot of people, they have no idea about this one. All the time they're typing, typing, and typing. Eventually, they will open like a notepad, notepad plus plus, or any text editor to copy and paste those queries. But why not? Why not use the bookmark feature? Because the bookmark feature is over there, ready to be used, ready to roll. So don't miss any more time. Start using the bookmark. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this feature. Also, maybe you are already an expert on bookmark and you have amazing queries. Let us know. Feel free to share. And if you have any question, let me know. I'll be more than glad to help. Don't forget to subscribe in our Discord channel. If you'd like to join us, will be a big pleasure. Feel free to join and drop your question. Any question that you may have, Linux, Satellite, Python, whatever. If we know, we'll be glad to help. If we have no idea, we will be glad to learn and help you at the end of the day. All right? I'll see you in the next video. Take care.